in my top, of course, because how else would you clean your glasses? Oh, that's much better. Hello, hello. Greetings, Amy. Is it very hot? It's actually been quite nice here today. Still see the evening sun coming in. Hello, Vicky. Hi, Libby. How are you? Hi, Jan. Good evening. Beautiful day in West Lancashire. Lovely. It's actually been really lovely. I've been looking out at it all day today. And Jan said it's sunny in Guernsey. How cool. Hello, Louise and Brian. Hi, Adele. Hi, Patricia. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Angie. Hello, Anne. Hi, Suzanne. Good evening, Margaret. I hope it's been a nice day in Dublin as well. Good evening, everybody, Eileen says. Are we many on this evening? We have 150 odd people on so far. That's not too bad because it's a lovely evening and I know I've got all kind of wintry stuff to show you all. Hello, Kathy. You've been using your new machine today. Oh, how gorgeous, Catherine. Bernina 735. That was actually one I looked at recently. But I'm committed to my faffs. Hello. Hi, Helen. Oh, it's been lovely and sunny in Dublin. That's so cool. Hi, Cynthia. Hi. Sewn by Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Hello, Patricia. Good evening, Marilyn. How are you? Hi, Viv. Hello, Breda. Good evening. Oh, lovely evening in Northern Ireland, Diane says. That's great, isn't it? We're getting the last dregs of summer. It's normally a bit nice when they're going back to school anyway, isn't it? We're normally guaranteed a nice bit of weather. So excuse now if you can hear glug, glug, glug. With the sun comes the hay fever, isn't it? Haven't even started yet and you've spent a fortune. That's what happens, Catherine, isn't it? Hello, Jason. I'll talk to you after. I think I have to pop down to the shop for milk first. Typically, I've run out of milk, everybody. Now, if Caroline is watching, can you bring milk in the morning? Just saying. I don't think I have anything new for I don't think I have anything for lunch either tomorrow or anything. So yeah, it's pretty bad in the fridge at the moment. I've been sewing for most of the weekend. Oh, undivided attention, Margaret. That must be very strange for you to be in the house on your own. So yeah, I've been sewing most of the weekend. I've been doing stuff for subscription boxes most of the weekend. Viv has been stripping wallpaper. Ah, I know that's what happened to me, Viv, when I took wallpaper off the whole, half of the wall came down. I had to wait then for Jason to replaster. He's very handy. Fixes up all my botched jobs. Yeah, I've been inside for the last 2 days. I would have given my right arm to go out and cut that lawn. Cut that lawn today, but yeah, other things needed doing, which is always the way. And you know I love cutting the lawn. Love it. Okay, we have 250 people. Good afternoon, Cheryl. That's my middle name. No, Viv, no sharing. You get more of the peeler jackets? No, I didn't. They are on their way from France and I'm expecting them in. I thought they'd be in by Friday, but they weren't. So as soon as they're in, we'll pop them up on the website because I'm waiting for them for the kits, the new kits. So good evening, Joanne. So yeah, I've ordered a load of patterns to go with the kits. I've also ordered a lot of Atlas and Skyline, I think. So we're out of a lot of patterns. You're all loving the Maison Fauve. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to bring out next. Hello, Catherine in Tremor. I hope it's been lovely in Tremor today as well. So I didn't write any notes today because I've actually been so busy. So I'm going to have to think of things. So goodness knows. Are you, Karen? We're loving doing the kits, I must say. You got your Pilar jacket done. I'm delighted with it. That's great, Brita. That's so cool. So yeah, today I did a little sew along for the. You haven't missed anything, Grace. Haven't even started. You've been cutting the grass, so my grass is just screaming for a cutting. Hmm. Lovely to have them at home, but the fridge is empty. Oh yeah, I need to fill mine, Tracy. So I did a little sew along today for the collar for the jacket. So finished this. I've been planning to do this for ages. I've loads of plans, and you know what? I've loads of plans and not half enough time. so so I did a little sew along for this today, and will you be getting suitable trench coat fabric? Do you know? I actually don't really know, but I'm sure I probably will. Yes. I've been planning to do this little Sherpa detachable collar for ages, and I actually did the sew along for it today. So I'll show it to you. Took a few photos outside. Took a few photos outside this evening of things I made yesterday from the Think Pink subscription box fabric, which I love. And it was a little bit windy at the time, and I slammed my door on my hand. Very sore. So if you want to transform one of your denim jackets into like an autumn version, I've just made a little kit for these detachable collars. So lined on the bottom in one of the lovely viscose acetate linings that we have. Yes, ouch, that, I said that, Grace, and another few things. And then it goes on with little fasteners. So in the kit you get everything. Oh, sorry, I'm covering the mic. Sorry, never thought of that. In the kit you get everything for the, to make the, just thought of the microphone, God, sorry. Everything to make the collar, and there's actually enough in the kit to make two, and it's just the way that this is cut on the bias, so you need that extra bit. So when you buy the kit, you get the sew along, I guess, for free, and I also have the sew along up if you fancy making one for yourself. So I showed how to make it on the peeler jacket, but it also can be used on any other jacket as long as you've just got like a one piece collar. So it's really cool. So I did that today because I've got new corduroys, which I've been promising you all for ages. So basically, just the collar just comes in one color. That's it. And it looks really nice with all the different new corduroys. So they're all the bits that you get. So you get the Sherpa, the lining, this bit of interfacing thread, and the snap fasteners. So I think it's really cool. I really like it. So we've got these lovely new colours in corduroy. I hate to be talking about corduroy now, and it's really so nice outside. But hey ho, it'll be raining later here. So I hope you can see the colours. I've set up the lights, so you should be able to see. So it's for the peeler jacket again, because I've just been asked about it so many times. It's just so popular. We've got navy. If I bring it up close, you might be able to see. That's navy, petrol. We've got old green, khaki, mauve, and it's called a medium grey. So they're actually really lovely colours, I think. So we'll see how they go, and we might grab in another couple of colours. And the fun part about these is we got in a delivery of new Liberties during the week, and I've picked out 3 of the brand new Liberties. So literally, the Liberties are not on the website yet. I'm going to wait until this week. Just had too much to do this weekend, and I have to photograph them and everything. So I picked out 3 of the new Liberties to go with them. So the top 2 have this really pretty one. So this is a really cute little one. Again, they'll be up on the website. They're 8 whale, Liz. Actually, they're 8 whale. This is the navy, and I'll show you. So you can see there, it's quite a. It's not a chunky, cord, but it's actually got a stretch, and it's got a really nice stretch. Now, as you know, the peeler jacket doesn't call for a stretch, but it just makes it so much more comfortable. So I haven't got these up. I haven't got the corduroys up on the website for sale at the moment for like trousers or anything else. I just have them up for the jackets. I will get them up on the website for sale individually as well. We just have to wait for a bit more stock to come in. Yes, it is actually. Yes, that's a great question, actually. Yes, it is possible to order the kit without the pattern. Now, it's a little bit too complicated to try and work out inventory on the website. So, what I'll do is if you order the kit, you leave me a message in the notes box and say that you've got the pattern already, I'll just instantly refund you the pattern. Simple as that. It's the easiest way that I can do it. Yeah, sorry, just missed that. I'm on the YouTube app this evening, so the comments don't stay very long on the side. So I'm really sorry if I miss one of your questions, but pop me an email if it's important and I've missed it. So I'm really sorry. They will be available on the website. Just as I was saying, I haven't got enough stock in at the moment. I wanted to see what they were like, and they were just perfect for what I wanted. So I will order in more. The fun thing about winter fabrics is they take up so much room. So as much room as I have, we need so much extra room now for kits, subscription boxes, and now we have advent calendars. So I don't know. I'm going to have to move into the bedroom shortly, I think. Yeah. So that's the navy, and that's the lovely Liberty that goes with it. And then that's the petrol. Actually, you can see it quite well there. And I think the Liberty is lovely with it. And then I picked this really cute. I hope I have it the right way up. Have I? Yes, I do, because there's a little deer there in it. And I picked that one to go with these two. So that's the old green and the khaki. And that's what goes with it. So that goes on, say, you're facing at the back or inside the Diane, I'll send you an email about the possibility of lining a peeler. Yeah, I do indeed, yeah. So that one goes, say, lining the yoke at the back and inside the pockets and everything, or wherever you fancy. And then this really cute little one, I thought this was absolutely gorgeous to go with the mauve and the grey, and really it goes with more of them as well. So that's the mauve colour, which is really pretty. I love this. You know I like this one. That one's really pretty, and I think it's lovely with the grey as well. So that's it with the grey. So yeah, if you've made some peelers already and you want to get one of the corduroy ones, yeah, it's absolutely no problem to get it without the pattern. I wonder if a pair of Mitchell trousers would work in the corduroy. I'm going to leave that question out there because I have no idea. I was talking to a lady a few days ago and she was wondering, does anybody have an idea of a nice pair of like pull-on trousers that you could make like out of ponte and not too kind of gathered, just like a little straight leg, and for somebody quite petite. So I couldn't think of one. I was just having a bit of a thank you. I like the colours too, Nora. I'm really pleased with those. Yeah, I couldn't think of a name of a pattern. So if she's watching, if anybody can think of anything and pop it into the comments. I just don't know about a pair of ponte trousers. The only one that I can think of is the ponte ones that Style Arc have, and I've never made them, so I haven't a clue. What is the sewing level of the peeler jacket? It is intermediate. Along with the kit, you also get a link to a full sew along that I've done as well. So, and I know a lot of people have said that they wouldn't have dreamed to start the jacket, but the sew along definitely helped. So the I was going to include the Sherpa collar in with the jacket, but a lot of people were saying, could you leave it separate? So I did. So if you want that, you have to buy the little Sherpa thing separate. Would the Pomona pants work? Okay, I don't know. I don't know those trousers. Stylark Parker Pontes. I've made a few corduroy Cleos. Oh yeah, that'd be so nice. I do have another. I do have another really lovely corduroy to put up on the website as well, and it's got an irregular. So it's got a thick and a thin wale on it. It looks really really nice, but yeah, I just seem to be stuck with time at the moment to photograph things, and they're so heavy. So I'm going to try during the week. This week, then, we are shipping out some of our Think Pink boxes. I'm really sorry if I sound very distracted this evening. I'm just a little bit tired, so you'll have to forgive me. We're shipping out our Think Pink boxes this week. So the dates have kind of fallen a bit kind of rough with us this evening. Um, so we would normally try and send our international ones on the 21st, which is tomorrow, but it's just not going to happen this week, just with all the workload that we've had over the last couple of weeks. So I think it'll probably be Wednesday, if not Thursday, before we get to send them. I did a lot of wrapping of them yesterday myself, but I had loads of other things to do as well, all work related. So I have a lovely friend coming tomorrow to help us wrap the all the bits and bobs that go into the box. So, I mean, I've no room here at the moment, so I don't know where we're going to put all the boxes before we ship them. But anyway, it'll be fun. And then we need to get all the boxes done this week to get them shipped off on the latest next Monday. So, yeah, it's going to be busy. It is a really busy week. Well, it's a really busy time at the moment between orders, new stuff coming in, kind of tidying up the shelves and stuff here, reordering loads of stuff, and getting kits, Think Pink boxes, and advent calendars. So yesterday I wrote a list of FAQs that I get on a weekly basis, even on a daily basis through the emails. So if you want to find the answers and find the FAQs, they're just under the home button on the website. So what I'd really encourage you to do is if you have a question, will you check out the FAQs first before you email me? Because I'm reckoning a lot of the answers will be in there. And I've been adding to them as well today after I've been getting a couple of questions as well. So the top question at the moment is about the Advent calendar. And yes, I know it's only August, and yes, it's sold out. But it was sold out by August last year as well. So it's no different. It's just, it didn't take as long to sell out this year. So, um, thready stitch. So I know the comments are a little bit slower, but yes, the advent calendars are sold out. So I think that's number one question answered on the FAQs on the website. I've added some shipping FAQs I get as well on a daily basis. So yeah, if your question isn't answered there, pop me an email and I will add it to the FAQs. Always trying to improve things. I see loads of people are using the wish list as well, and that's one of the questions I've been asked as well during the week. Is the if you put something onto your wish list, that doesn't mean that it's held for you. It's just there, so it's almost like a little scrapbook for yourself. So if you see something that you like, you add it to the wish list, and it's there for you to go back to. So you'll go back and go, oh yeah, that's the fabric that I wanted. If it goes out of stock, that's not my fault. It's just that it has gone out of stock. So yeah, that's been a question I've had a few times this week. And that's the other question I've been asked as well. Any chance you'll have any more advent boxes? I'm afraid not. And we put 500 up because max really for us to do is 500. We've ordered boxes that come in 500s. We've done all of our orders for products and they're all in 500s, and literally there's only myself and Caroline. We'll have Sarah back and she'll be helping us as well, but between doing everything else that we do, we're really pushed to do that number as it is. And I don't want to stress us out too much because we got very stressed last year. And yeah, last year I said to Caroline, we are never ever doing advent calendars again. We got so stressed, but yeah, we've done them this year again. So we'll see about next year. So no, they're gone. They're gone, I'm afraid. So this week I got in a lot of lovely Merchant and Mills fabrics. Now I've had the Merchant and Mills haberdashery, and I've had Merchant and Mills patterns, but I've never had their fabrics. And I saw their fabrics when I went to Cologne, and I really thought they were gorgeous. So I was doing an order for patterns. Oh, Suzanne, it has, yes, and I have photographed it, and I will get it up on the website in the next few days. So I ordered them. I didn't order them in Cologne, but I did. We did, I think, 50 Viv in the first year. We did 500 last year. We've done 500 this year. So yeah. So we got these lovely, lovely cotton linens in, and I can see that they've already been so popular already. I've seen some orders for them. So yeah, they're really lovely. Merchant Mills have their own type of aesthetic, and I didn't think it was mine, but these are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So you're going to laugh at this now because I know I get a lot of emails from people saying that they waited and, like the advent calendar, waited and didn't order it and then it got sold out. I went into Merchant and Mills and I saw these lovely tart checks, and there was one in particular that I really, really liked. And I didn't do my order straight away. I went in 2 days later. And when I went back in, the one I really, really wanted was gone. And I was so gutted. And Jason was here and he came in, and I wanted to bang my head off the desk because I was so upset that I'd missed out on the one that I really wanted. Now, these are all beautiful, but when there's just the one that you really, really want, or I think a lot of the time as well, I'm definitely like this. The one that I can't have is the one that I really want. So yeah, I was very upset. But anyway, I went ahead, did my order. These are stunning. So these are, let me see now, I'm going to pop into the website because these don't have the information written on them. So I'm just going in to have a little look. As they say, talk among yourselves. We've loads of people on this evening. So let me see, new arrivals. Okay, so I want to tell you the composition of these, even though I know you're probably on. This one is called Northern Blues, and it's a cotton linen. It's €22 a meter, and it's a mix of cotton and linen, 70% cotton, 30 linen. It is 3.5 ounces, which is 124 grams, and it's already pre-washed. So I'm really sorry if I'm missing comments. The writing is really small on them as well, so this is what it's like. This is how big the check is. As tomorrow is the deadline. Yes, tomorrow is the deadline actually for adding to your Think Pink box if you're in Ireland or the UK. So it's a really beautiful, such a beautiful feeling fabric. It is, I would call it, I really wish I could have my ceiling lights on because I can see things an awful lot better. I would call it a light blue and a very dark grey, Judy. So if I put my ceiling lights on, what happens is we get all the flashing. So I've just got two lights there. So that is the colour, and what you're seeing on the screen is pretty much what you're seeing. And Merchant Mills have amazing photographs as well. So I think they're really gorgeous. There's just such a lovely feel to this. It's just beautiful. Then this one is called Green Maze, and I know that because I love this. It would make a beautiful wintry chalk and notch fringe dress. It really, really would. Hopefully get an advent calendar next year if you're doing them. Oh, I really wish we could do more. Like, I wish we could do twice as many more, but we don't have the capacity in like resources. It's really difficult to get enough gifts to put into them. Like this year now, we're asking small suppliers to make us like 500 items, and it's a tall order really. Any fabrics for, oh sugar, I missed that. So this is Green Maze, and again, it's just so beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, just feels so lovely. That's it. What am I missing? Emma won't regret it. So that's the lovely Green Maze. So I think these are really lovely because they've got such a lovely drape to them. So they are cotton and linen, but they're really lovely and light, and they've got such a lovely drape to them. So obviously they'd be lovely in shirts. I think they'd also be lovely in a lot of dresses. I'm wearing the Frida blouse this evening in my favourite fabric of all time, I think. And that, how much? €22 a metre. And plan early next year for the Advent. I know we don't seem to, yeah, I don't know what to say about the Advent calendar. I think this would be really lovely in, you could make a Frida blouse, you could make some sort of lovely boxy top. I think it would be lovely in the closet core cello top. It would be fabulous. And they were so busy doing online orders they wouldn't let other customers in. Oh, really? Oh, okay. And you made a hack of the Devonport dress today. Oh, fab. So, yeah, this is the lovely green maze, it's called. It's just beautiful. I love that check on the green. It is so nice, isn't it? It's lovely. This one now is called Irish Coffee. This is a beaut. So it is a coffee. There's, I'm going to say black, and there's like a brown. So it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Judy would make an Austin dress. Look at this. Isn't this just amazing? Now, I would really happily make like an Olivia in this. So I'd love to make the Olivia blouse in this because it's just my go-to. I adore it. I think it would make a fabulous Donny shirt as well. You'd have to be very careful doing your pattern matching down the front, but it would almost, if you did it really nicely, and it would be worth taking the time, it would look like there wasn't a seam down the front, which is what a lot of people are saying. But yeah, it's really lovely. Now, I'm checking the creasing of it, and it's actually not bad at all. Yeah, love this Irish coffee. Really nice. This one is beautiful, and the color you see on the screen is definitely the color of the fabric. It's really lovely, and it has a beautiful drape to it. That would be really lovely going into. It would be lovely. Oh, you should, Jen. You should. You should. That would be lovely for hubby. Marilyn made an Olivia yesterday, and you look like a sack of spuds. I thought you made one already and felt you look like a sack of spuds, Marilyn. You're so funny. This one I love too, and you'll see why I like it. It's got that lovely pinky color and the amber, and it's a really lovely medium kind of a green in it, green gray. It's not really lovely. Well, let me see. I pulled out a few patterns. What did I pull out? Oh, yeah. So, obviously, the Grain Line Archer. Grain Line Archer would be fabulous. I think that would be really, really nice, of course. And you could have really great fun doing all your check matching. And then I am almost unaware of this pattern, so I thought this would be really nice. It's got a bit of a Merchant and Mills aesthetic about it. I think that's really nice, and this looks like a very interesting construction. Lovely little pleat detail at the back, which would be lovely. It's a cotton linen, so these are all cotton linens. Really lovely. So great for this time of the year. Lovely for these kind of warm days that we get. Also really nice for going into autumn. Wouldn't this be lovely with nice hand knit over it? I think it'd be beautiful. I haven't ordered any of the cable knits yet because again I really don't have any space for them at the moment, but a nice like cable knit long lion cardigan over that would be fabulous. So that's that. And then the last one, I love the name of this one, and I actually really love the fabric as well. It's called Rhubarb and Custard. I think these would make really lovely sagebrush tops as well, actually. I think they'd be really cute. They are, they're quite a wide fabric. So I'm 5 foot, but I've got a little wedge on this evening, so they're quite a long fabric. Would that fabric be suitable for the Ilford jacket? I think it would be a bit light, Breda, for the Ilford. It's more shirt. It's more shirt weight. I think Rhubarb and Custard is just such a perfect description of this. Fell into your basket last night. Don't you love those sleepless nights? How big are the squares? I reckon maybe just over a centimetre. That's them up to like me, if that's of any help. My favourite, I think it's actually my favourite as well, Catherine. Oh yes, a new way of measuring. Yeah, exactly. Would they make flowy pants? I think they would. Libby, I have got some of the faux angoras in at the moment. Again, I just haven't photographed them and put them up because I literally don't have room. So So yeah, I love this. Isn't that just beautiful? I love it. So they are the lovely cotton and linens. They're really lovely. I'll show you them all together. So there's all the colours together. So we've got rhubarb and custard. Can't think of the name of this one. Irish coffee, green maize, and northern blues. So they're really lovely. And there was another few I would have bought, but they were sold out. Very sad about that. But anyway, that's great. Wait until you photograph. Okay. Um, yeah, they're fab. They are fab. Now, these are an interesting fabric that I've been looking at for ages, and just decided that I would add them in with this order because I'm very curious about them, because I've seen loads of lovely makes from them, but I didn't quite know what they were, and I never got a chance to like feel them, but I got a chance to feel them in Cologne, and they were completely different to what I was expecting. So I'm going to show you. So they came in like this. So they come in 5 meter pieces, not meaning that you have to buy 5 meters, but they came to me folded like this. And yeah, so I'm hoping they're going to work out in the increments that people might buy, and that I don't end up with like waste, because 5 meters is not a lot. So this one is called Ahoy. Ahoy, me hearties. And it is a cotton jacquard, dyed and washed. So this is what it looks like. I know I'm going to be annoyed with myself now when I have to fold these back up, but it's a woven fabric, so it's not a knit. It's got that lovely kind of creased effect and that geometric type stitching. So it's got a really lovely soft feel on the outside, and it's got a different feel on the inside, but it's most certainly not rough. It's really lovely and softed as well. It's not actually quilted, it's just 2 layers of fabric stitched together in that lovely geometric shape. So some of them have this shape, and I think there's one other that has a different shape. So they are perfect now if you wanted to make yourself a quilted jacket, I think. Now they're not going to be like really, really heavy. They're going to be a nice, light, um, perfect, I think, for what I want, because I'm going to be heating it anyway with my own body. So I think they would make really, really lovely quilted jackets. I would probably line it inside with something. Now I'd really love to line this with like a Liberty print or something. I think it would be just absolutely beautiful. I think it would work for an Ilford. I think it would. It has no stretch, no, because it's a woven, no stretch at all, woven fabric. You can see it there. It will make it a lovely. Now I know that there were lots of patterns for quilted jackets last winter, so I think it would make a lovely. Is it called a Hovea jacket? It'd be really, really nice. I think it would be perfect as well for a tamarack. So I've made the tamarack, and it's just a super, super fast jacket to make if you don't have to quilt all your fabric first. I extended mine, so I made like a coat out of it, and it was just so easy to do. It was really, really nice. I also thought that it would make a really lovely bomber jacket, because it's not really like seriously thick. So it would make a lovely bomber jacket. So there's loads of bomber jacket patterns out there. And you could make it unlined. You could put some ribbing on the bottom if you fancied. I think it's fab altogether. Really, really lovely. Now, the other thing that you can make out of it is you can make like jumpers. So I think the LB pullover is pretty perfect for it. Just as a heads up, the padding isn't padded. No, I missed half of that. Sorry, Viv. I thought this would be pretty perfect. What do you think, Viv? I know you've made this a few times, and you can make the LB pullover in woven, or you can make it in a stretch fabric. And I actually thought this would be just so nice in these as well. Make a lovely gilet. Yes, that's the other thing actually. A lovely sleeveless gilet would be lovely. There is a really nice one from Fiber Mood. It would be lovely. Make some seriously good winter bobs. It sure would. Yeah, I think a sleeveless jacket would be absolutely gorgeous. I'd love one with like a high, kind of a high neck. I think it would be really lovely. Viv has made an LB out of the blue. Oh, okay. So you've made one exactly out of this one. How cool is that? So it already comes with the overlocking on the edge of it. So it would be definitely suggested that when you pre-wash it, if you pre-wash it, that you would overlock the edges, definitely. The assembly line high cuff top would be nice. I think it would. So like it's not terribly, terribly heavyweight. You can kind of see what it's like. I guess it's constructed similarly to double gauze because it's just held together with those like stitches. So I think you can get an idea there that it's not like seriously heavily quilted. So that's the colour Ahoy, and I'm definitely not going to open out all the rest of them, but I am going to show you all the colours. Viv said it's glorious to work with and wear and would thoroughly recommend it as cozy, but not stiff fabric. Cool. This one is called Maisie, and this one is a really, really, really dark navy. It's got the same pattern as the Ahoy, which is really lovely. It is lovely and cozy. I just really want to make something out of them. There's a beautiful green here that I'm just, yeah, I'm drooling over. So that's a beautiful navy version. This one, I'm always so attracted to this color, and I know it does nothing for me, but I always am attracted to it. And this one is called Dauphine. So again, you can actually see the pattern better on this one. I should have started with this one really. So it's got such a lovely, and I love that like washed and creased look. It's really nice. So then I wouldn't be rushing to do any ironing of it. I would definitely iron it on a coolish iron. In fact, I would most likely put it on a hanger and just maybe steam it, I think, possibly. So very good. That's really cool. This one is dark grey, so it's Arlo charcoal. It's a really lovely colour as well. Isn't that quilting just so nice? So nice. And I think our anthracite ribbing probably goes really well with that. I shall just check that now. Oh, it's a little bit too blue, actually. Yeah, a little bit too blue. So the grey is more on the grey side rather than the bluey side. But yeah, that's really nice. Marilyn, the LB is the LB pullover from Pattern Theory Patterns. And it's a pullover that you can use woven or knit fabrics for. So very versatile. And then we have this lovely natural colour. Could use some of the fancy cuffing you have. Yeah, it definitely could use some of the fancy cuffing, yes. Now this one is a different pattern, so this is more of like a regular checkered pattern, which is really lovely as well. And this is the natural coloured one, so really lovely. Smells very natural as well, must say. Really lovely. Let me see, what do they say in terms of like washing? Viv has made loads of these. I'm gonna have a look here now. I've been absolutely dying to try these out for ages. Okay, I'm looking on the website. So they're 120 wide, 100% cotton. Come from India. Okay, so wash cool, don't tumble dry. We wouldn't do that anyway, would we? Shake out dry, shake out and just dry flat and cool iron. That's what it says. Okay. Okay, that's really good. It takes relatively little fabric and it's very easy to make. That's what we like. So that's the natural colour. And then we've got two other greens. I am loving green at the moment. Can you make pants out of it? I'm sure you can make anything you want out of it. Just treat it as woven, simple. This one is called Rushes. Now, I really like this colour. I really like. They are beautifully soft. And how much fabric does a bomber jacket take? Now, I guess it would all depend on your size, but if you look up the bomber jacket from Wardrobe by Me, it looks for anything between 1.5 to 2 meters, basically. And then you can get rib after that and lining. So yeah, 1.5 to 2 meters. Let me see, how does the LB pullover go in terms of fabric? Does it say it on the outside? Size tells us everything but how much fabric. So it's got loads of measurements on the back, but it doesn't tell us how much fabric. I guess we have to read inside for that. But would I be safe in saying that maybe 1.5 meters would go a long way, Viv? So that's the lovely Rushes colour, which I really like. Looking for inspiration for another Rigel paper cut patterns. Oh, okay. Okay, Viv uses 1.25 to 1.5 for the LB. Okay. And then last is the shadow grey blue. Now, I don't know, I can see a little bit more of like a spearminty green than blue in this, but that could be just my eyes. The LB doesn't take much more than 1.5 meters. Oh, that's cool. So that, yeah, definitely. Aren't they just amazing colors? I just think they're gorgeous altogether. So I can definitely see a little bit more green than blue in that. So yeah, that's the same pattern again. So we've got the same pattern in almost in all of them apart from the natural one. So yeah, that's them. So a bit of a different kind of a mix up. I thought that too, Jenny. I thought it was sage green as well. Yeah, definitely. Definitely looks more of a sage green there, and it did to me today. And even when it arrived in the plastic, it looked more like sage green. So let me see, what else have I to tell you all about? Oh, it's raining now. What's new? 5. Is that right? Debbie said there's 530 likes and only 300 and something people watching. That is very impressive. Oh, thank you, Jed. I love greens. I'm mad about greens at the moment. So yeah, I think it's time to start like sewing for autumn at the moment, because I think if anybody's like me, then Russia's is more like of an olive green. Yeah, but it's definitely green, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. I did all my lovely summer sewing at the beginning of summer when we got it in May, and I haven't sewn anything really summery since. But have you got any fabrics coming in for autumn? Oh my goodness, yes, loads. Yeah, yes, loads for autumn. We've got quite a few here already, and as I said earlier on, we've got lots of knits, we've lots of corduroys. I have a bumper order of more jerseys and sweatshirting coming in. I've had a few people asking me about the new poppy fabrics. They literally haven't been launched on the supplier website yet. So I can't get what they haven't actually put on the website yet. So yeah, me too, Jen, definitely. So yeah, once we get a little bit more organized, so this week coming, it's Think Pink Box. That's about all we can focus on. And then the following week, then we'll get lots of our new fabrics up as well. So we've got a new collection ordered from Atelier Jupe. They're amazing as always. They are coming in maybe September, early October. And we've got a new collection from Wet 6. I've only ordered a few of their fabrics, but I've ordered 2 in particular that I absolutely adore, and I have kits planned for them as well. Now, our suppliers, I don't know whether they're late or maybe we're earlier thinking about autumn this year because we've just had such a shoddy summer. But a lot of the fabrics, they're just not on the supplier website yet. They're like, running out all of their summer fabrics, and their autumn ones they're only dribbling in yet. So, yeah. Any of the cheetah cherry? No, no, it's all gone. Supplier has run out of it as well because I suppose it's more of a summery fabric. So yeah, that one flew out the door. So how am I doing for time? Okay, we've only gone. Any hints color wise? There's every color, Jen. Just about every color. What I've shown you in the corduroys this evening, there's a lot of those colours coming in the other cords that I have. Boucle. No, I actually don't think I'm going to get boucle. Boucle, I just find takes up far too much room and it's very hard to ship. So I'm sorry, no, I won't be getting in boucle. I don't think I'm going to get in the soft coating that I've had for the last number of years either, because again, it's very difficult for us to store it and even harder for us to ship it because a lot of our shipping goes by volume and they take up so much more space that even though they're quite light, we're paying for extra weight. So I know, Diane, I would love to keep sewing for summer, but it seems to have gone past us. And I've loads and loads of lovely summer clothes. So I think I'm going to quit early because I think I need to pop down to the shop to get some milk so that we'll have tea in the morning. And as I say, I'm expecting a friend in to visit us tomorrow and help us with Think Pink organising of boxes. So it's going to be a fun week here. It's going to be really, really busy. Join and it, Alison saw the Merchant Mills blue check and you nabbed the last 2 meters. Oh, well done. Well done. Hovea jackets would be absolutely fabulous in any or all of these, definitely. So yeah, let's get planning all of our autumn makes. So I have yet to finish the ebook for the Think Pink box this month. So if you have any pictures of your makes from, say, the lemon fabric, the lovely geometric fabric, the cotton jersey fabric from last month, can you pop them into me in an email at thinkpink@beyondthepinkdoor.com, because I would really love to put them into my ebook. I haven't got a lot of pictures yet, but thank you everybody who has sent me pictures. We had 4 pages in the last one, and I'd really like to get another couple of pictures in. So if you've got any pictures, please send them on because I'd really love to see them. And I know everybody else would like to see them in the ebook as well. I want my ebook to be nice and full again, like it was last month. Are the Merchant and Mills pins any good? I'm sure they are. I haven't tried them. So I've got one of your Nayas. Oh, thank you. Excellent. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So thank you all for joining us, joining me this evening as the Royal We. I'll have Caroline in the morning. She's been sewing for the weekend, so she's already sent me on a picture of one item that she's made, and I've put it into the ebook. And she's making something else as well out of this month's subscription box. We have her hooked sewing. We have her hooked. So I'm looking forward to seeing her tomorrow. I hope she's wearing what she's made. We'll take some photos for the ebook. So yeah, bye everybody. I'm gonna pop into the car now, run off to get some milk, make a cup of coffee, and give Jason a call, have a little catch up on his day. He's been fishing, and yeah, so see you all next Sunday anyway. Bye for now. Thank you all. Bye.